I'm not sure which video this is going to fit into, but I figured since I was out here already and the parts came in, I would show you what I got for the D150. So check it out. Check it out. Sweet. All-Star triple pass radiator. All aluminum. It's really nice. If you saw my video where I show my buddy's International with the supercharger, the pickup, he runs the same radiator, just a bigger one for his truck, and his will keep his big supercharged stroker cool all day, no problem. So this is the old radiator that was in it, the D150. I do have to modify it a little bit. I have to build some tabs on the side and measure it all up, but the old one is going away and the new one is going in. Got a Walbro fuel pump, so you know, doesn't say it on there, but according to Jay, there it is, Walbro automotive fuel pumps. I've never bought one before, but yeah, and I got the little neck for it right there from All-Star 2. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this stuff. All right, so I got a new mic. Thanks to Mortsky Repair for kind of telling me what mic is good and which one he uses. So hopefully the audio, can you hear the jet? A10, I believe, is what they fly around here, and C-130s. So if you can hear that, the mic's doing good. But anyways, in the last video, you might have saw that we have a new radiator and a new fuel pump for this thing. So it's no longer going to be mechanically fuel pump, whatever, you know. So electric fuel pump for the Holley Sniper that's sitting over there. So we have to get the tank out of it. Being that this is a Prospector package right there, I believe that this has the optional ginormous like 38 or 40 gallon fuel tank that these could have got, or maybe they came factory all the way with that big tank. Whatever it is, it's a pretty enormous tank. We gotta get it out. So let's go in there and take a look. Alright, so here we are in the belly of the beast. Look at the size of that tank from there all the way back. So it's a big one. 2 straps, so no big deal. Everything, oh, I've been looking for this. Wow, sweet. All right. Well, now I know where that is. This is for the light from the inside video that we did. It's overall in pretty decent shape down here. So there's my new springs that I put on. I think that I made a video on that. You guys can watch if you want. Obviously, I can tell that I'm gonna need a pinion seal by the looks of things. That is an 8 3/4 with a 323 sure grip in it. So, and that needs clutches. So, one of my other videos, I show you where I got some new clutches from Mancini Racing. And I guess we're gonna figure out how to get this thing apart. All right, so looks like we got a bolt there. Let's see. Yeah, bolt there. Should throw this arm down. So that one nut. Maybe these. I don't know where this one goes yet. This one at the top. Don't know exactly how to get this out, but one of them is that nut over there, I'm sure. Got a couple of nuts up in here, and I think there was one on the other side. It's really difficult to get the camera in there and kind of just give you a peruse, but I'll do my best. Alright, well this strap goes up in the top. I wonder if it's supposed to be connected in the bed or something. I can't even see because you're looking right now. So yeah, I guess I just take these off right here, and hopefully I can just bend it out of the way or something, drop this thing down. I don't know exactly how all this stuff works in there because the rusty ram, both of the straps are like completely rusted off of it and the tank hasn't fallen out yet. So I don't know, we'll just see. I'm gonna kind of get in here and monkey around and we'll see what happens. Now let me show you what's going on. Now these bolts right there, there are some apparently nuts on the inside, or I'm sorry, the bolt head is inside of this, right? So this thing will just spin the bolt anytime I touch them. I got this one off right there, so that's only one bolt holding that on. And we'll go over on the other side. There is my ATV jack over there that I'm going to use for supporting this thing. It's a steel tank, so that's kind of good. I think what it does is it slides out. I think it slides out that way. It's kind of awkward with this tripod deal that I've got here, so hang on. Alright, so you can see I've taken this one off. I think I could just bend this thing up like that and it'll slide out from underneath here. That's the plan with this one over here. I can't see very well, but here, maybe you can tell, it's got like this stud goes up. I think the only way to really get to that is if I were to take the box off. So I don't want to do that. So that's what those other two bolts on that other side are. So I think if I can take that down, I can bend this entire strap out of the way, slide this out. Weird, I don't know what the deal is with the GoPro today. Maybe something to do with this mic? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Draining the battery out too quick? Not sure. Anyway, that last little section of video was super fragmented. Like restarted like a dozen times. So we'll go under here and see what the deal is. GoPro keeps restarting. I'm not sure if it has to do with this new mic or I don't know, just getting old. It's super old GoPro, so I don't know. Alright, so this microphone doesn't pick up audio really great unless I'm right in front of it. These bolts here, these nuts, well, the bolts themselves spin inside of there, so I have to get behind it against the frame, and that ain't going to happen because obviously the fuel tank's in the way. This one right here, you know, I've got one of the bolts out. I've just got this one bolt here left, and that's what's holding this strap on. This one over here, let's sneak in here. Alright, so I've got this off, and I can bend this out of the way. So there we go, that's good. Bent out of the way, and I believe that the fuel tank is sitting on this big heavy, I don't know, support or whatever it is. So I could probably slide the front of the tank directly out. One back here. This one over here. This has like a tab, goes up through this like body mount or support or whatever it is for this, like for the springs and whatnot. I can't get anything in there to get the nut. It would be impossible for me to tighten it up again. So that's what those other bolts on the other side were. And once I get those loose, this thing will just flex out and I should be able to drop the tank then and then slide this front out like that. I have my ATV jack right here, so I should be able to support under the tank. It's a steel tank, I believe. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Sorry for the weird wonky camera angles. I guess it's not. It feels like it's, no, it is plastic. And I thought it was because it had like this weird coloration on it. But no, it's plastic, so that's good, I reckon. Anyway, this tank almost goes all the way back to the axle, which is nuts. It's huge. So back here, I'm going to just cut some of these lines. This is the evap line, I believe. Just like a return breather thing goes the charcoal canister. I'm smashing my head on the exhaust. Up in here, we've got our other lines. Fuel line, and there's a return in there somewhere. Can't hardly see it. I think this is the fuel line, this is the return. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I tried to get you enough light, but you can see I really need to take this all off. But I wasn't thinking that this was going to be so involved. I figured I'd just take the straps off and it'd fall out. So I don't know how much gas is in it. I can't really hear it sloshing, so hopefully that means it's empty. I'll try to set you up. We'll see. You're just going to have to bear with me. Look at my pinion seal. That sucks. I just put that thing all together like 2 years ago. It's got like 100 miles on it. That blows. But it's got to come apart anyway because I've got new clutches for it. And the GoPro hasn't shut off yet, so that's good. All right, let me set you up. Wrong lever. Tank starts coming down, so that's good. We have to figure out what we're going to do as far as the filler neck stuff goes. As far as this stuff goes, the greatest tool on earth. There we go. I can't reach the other one. These things are great. AccuCut. If you ever see them, they're worth every penny. I don't even know if they're sold anymore. All right, let's go over here and figure out what's up. Okay, so what do we want to do with this? Remove it. Remove the filler neck. Let all this drop down. I don't think that's going to save us because we'd still have to go over the frame. So looks like we're just taking these things off. So there's no good view for you, so I'm just going to do it and come back. The day I get an actual good microphone is the day that it starts raining out. So go figure. Let me show you what I got done. This sucks. All right, so this is the vent tube that goes up to your filler. This is the, whatchamacallit, the filler neck thingamajigger there, the rubber deal. It's covered in undercoat. It doesn't really want to move very easily, so it's kind of like jammed up in there. That's going to be tricky for me alone. I did manage to slide the tank forward, so I can move that once I drop this down. This thing here might become a problem with the way that stud goes up into the bed or whatever. I don't know about all that. I did find some rust. I don't know if I showed you that. It's the only rust on the truck as far as I know. Some cab corner stuff needs to be addressed, but and broken grounds. So there's one on each side. And then, yeah, I don't know if this is factory paint up there or what. Anyway, I don't spend a lot of time under here. But anyway, onward. I don't know what the best way to do this is, so I'm gonna just kind of monkey around with it and see. There's no room, as you can see. There's about 14 inches, so I'll just show you when I'm done. Tell you what, if this channel ever gets monetized, the first thing I'm gonna buy is a damn lift, because it sucks. I feel like I'm bending my bedside. We're getting there. I've been fighting with this thing for a while. This obviously hasn't been off since the truck was made. So it's kind of difficult. I don't even know if you can see, but my GoPro doesn't have a screen on the front, so I just got to kind of aim it and pray. There's no good leverage point. Getting there. Hey, here we go. We're off. All right. I got this one down. I had to cut the band off. Alright, so now we have to go on the other side and try to squirrel this thing out. I don't think I'll be able to get... I'll show you. We'll go over there. Ready? Alright, I hope you can see. This is the part that I can't really get off. I could probably get it off, but I don't know how I'd get it back on very easily. So hopefully I can bend this thing and just kind of get it out of the way. Let's see what happens when I lower it. Oop. So, alright. It's not really doing what I'd hoped. Thought I'd be able to catch it. I think everything is off though. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I cut all of the line. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so now I think, yeah, so there's a breather, the return. I think there's one more up there. Let me get this thing out of the way. That is the breather for the, that's the breather for the fill. Okay, so that thing was just hanging up there. I don't know what you can see actually. I'd like to get a camera that actually has a screen on the front. It's a ways down the road though. I don't know how to get this thing out, to be honest with you. I think this thing is supposed to come down, but I can't get that down because I can't get those nuts off. And this thing is hanging up. Huh. Actually, I thought it would just kind of drop down, but apparently not. Well, the good news is that it doesn't seem like there's a ton of fuel in it. Hey, making progress. Alright, let's drop this thing a little bit. Looking good. Hey, check it out. Mostly free. Yeah, I have to fish the filler neck out from that side. So up in there, you can sort of see it. Yeah, fish that out and we should be good. So that's what I'm going to do. Fish that out. Then pressure wash underneath here as soon as it stops raining. So anyway, let me do that and I'll come back to you. Alright, success. There it is. I did cut these fuel sending wires right here. That was what was hanging us up. It goes into that harness right there. I didn't see a way to unplug it, and I can't see in there. It's like there's undercoating or something all over this thing. So I couldn't really get an idea of what to do. You can see up there that bundle of wires. Hopefully I didn't break any of the wires. But yeah, so it's out now. Just have to fish it all out of here. And thankfully, there wasn't a ton of fuel in it. Some's dripping out. Let me sit you down. The gas smells great. Yum. So needs a new gasket up in here for sure. Come on now. A lift, yes. Yes, I need a lift. I need a lift in my life. Here we are. I'll put you on the wide angle so that you can get it all in. Thing's huge. Look at the size of it. Let's measure it and see. So there we go. Got my tape measure out. It's over there, kind of basically on edge. 5 foot 8 inches roughly. That's crazy. Yeah, that thing's a big dog. So yeah, I need some little parts here and there. Got all out. There's a big mess under there. I already swept it up once. But yeah, big. Kind of a bummer that I had to cut my sending unit wires, but I couldn't find a plug. So I don't know. I guess that's just the way it goes. I didn't really want to cut these, but it's got the factory band clamps on it. You know, where they're crimped down, so it's a pretty good indication that the tank has never been out. I'll probably have to order a new seal here. I don't know, it might be good. Actually, it feels pretty good once I get all the crud off of it. So who knows? Yeah, everything good. You can see right here, it's factory style, you know, clamps. So yeah, there we go. So now my plan with this thing is to, now that it's way lighter than it was before, is when I push it out, it's raining right now, it's going to rain tomorrow too. When I can push this thing out and fish out all of the exhaust and all that stuff, I'm going to pick up the rear end with the tractor and just power wash all underneath of it. So all of this stuff I've already power washed, so it came out as good as it can really come out with just, you know, low pressure power washer type, you know, home user stuff. And it just kind of is what it is. But underneath there, you could see, you know, that it's got dirt and all that crap from whoever knows how long on it. So pressure wash will be able to rip a bunch of that stuff off. Then we'll fix what we got to fix. But other than that, truck ran good and there were no problems with it. So I don't suspect that we're going to run into any weird issues. There is that one rust hole in the back. It's directly underneath this toolbox. I did put the hood somewhere else. You can see the bed is in pretty good shape. I don't know if you've ever even seen the bed on this thing. But yeah, it's in good shape other than just up there in that corner. Got that little rust thing. I think that this has the same spacing and pattern floor as the van does. So I've saved the van so that I can cut a section out of the van and then weld it in up there. So I just have to, now I've got all this stuff out and I can work on kind of removing all this. I'm going to order the carpet so I can put the seat back in it. And yeah, so once the seat is in it, I can reassemble the interior to a degree. That'll be good. This is Seal. I was going to do a video on that. You can see where it's white. I apparently didn't put it down correctly. I forgot what it was. It's too thick or not thick enough. I don't remember what it was. It just basically stops rust, and this was kind of had some flake on it. Maybe I'll edit that together and put it up. It didn't come out so great, so that's why I didn't do it. But yeah, anyway, that's that. I just need carpet. Ouch! Damn you. So the carpet, as you can see over here, was pretty much roached. It's wasted. This is, I think, the good side, isn't it? No. It's pretty trash. There we go. Yeah. So you can see it's not really worth putting back in. So I definitely don't want to go ahead and use that. I think it's $230 for carpet for this, so I'm just going to go ahead and order that tonight. They didn't have royal blue the last time I tried to buy it, so hopefully it's in stock now. And yeah, so that's it. So now we'll work on getting this stuff, getting the radiator in, and that will be for the next video. And I'm not sure if the fuel tank was harder to deal with today or the GoPro with the crazy batteries dying all the time. So I think the GoPro is at the end of life, so I'm just going to have to retire that thing and maybe just use it on a go-kart or something like that, but I can't do this all the time with the GoPro. So back to the phone. That's the way it's going to be. Yeah, so today is basically it as far as the fuel tank goes. I got to clean it all. I want to pull the truck out and then pick up the back end with the bucket on the tractor. You know, power wash that all out. Tomorrow, if I can get out here, or as soon as I can, I want to measure the radiator and then figure out what I got to do in order to make something to mock up in here. And then hopefully we can kind of get the core support figured out so the radiator can be ready to go in. So we'll figure all of that stuff out later on. Just got to clean everything all up and all that stuff. So that's the way it goes. Appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. It'd help out a ton. A bunch of you guys aren't, and you know, whatever. So comment, like, share, subscribe, all that different stuff. And I will catch you on the next one. Thanks.